Lambo is set to kick off.
Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And an ultimate team. And not much on this one. Takes him from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Herbert. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Jonnu Smith.
A big play there on the first play of the game. 44 yards. On 1st and 10, Herbert. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Steps away to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. Now the pressure gets to him again.
By Montez.
Went in there to drop him. It sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Montez Sweat, his 2nd sack of the night.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
And 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen.
And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. That was Patrick Peterson from his quarterback spot, whirling in for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Big hold of the 30. Got a man in he hits him in stride. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. From the gun, Herbert on third down. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Montez Sweat in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. We're scoreless after one. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up
throwing is Rodgers on third down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Von Miller able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
At their own 33-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now, first down. In trouble, and he's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Herbert. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
37-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, 626. I'm going to come back to you.
Throwing is Rodgers. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Number 21.
He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
36-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Chase Young in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Williams on the coverage.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Now this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield.
Herbert's pass.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flushed out right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he gets it all the way down to the 3. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Cooks has it over the middle. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And finding the tight end Hooper. 22 yards there, a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Taken down at the
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
Rodgers.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That is caught at the 7. And he's brought down. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb taking it in as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st down and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Smith catches left side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. Flush to his right. Over the middle to Smith. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now it's Herbert. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
A first down.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Justin Herbert looking to pass, eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Herbert now. Smith with a first down and more. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards. Results in a first down.
Herbert. His throw caught right around the 6. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
First and goal.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Again, Herbert. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Flushed out right. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended to bring up third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
To throw is Rodgers. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb.
Number 24.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
It's now 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
On the carry.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Chubb. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
39.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the...
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end, we win